Troopers. I'm so excited to be here with you today. My name is Coach Mikayla, and I'm here on Virtual Soccer Island to help film a virtual class. There are a couple of things that we need to know whenever we're on Soccer Island, and a few more rules that we need to know when we're on Virtual Soccer Island. The first rule is you want to make sure that you have a clear area around you. You do not want to be able to run into anything because you want to be able to move freely on your soccer island. So make sure there's nothing around you that you can trip over or run into or bump into. The next thing you need to remember is that when you're on Soccer Island, you only use your feet. There are no hands in soccer. For today's activities, all you're going to need is your body, a water bottle, a paper plate or a tin plate like I'm using, and your soccer ball. Today's warm-up is going to be a game called Beep Beep. Beep Beep is a game where we pretend that we're cars. We're going to have 2 rounds. The first round, we're going to drive without our soccer balls while I explain the game to you. The second round, we're going to practice with our soccer balls. With Beep Beep, you take your paper plate and you hold it out in front of you like you're driving a car. What sound does a car make when you honk its horn? It goes beep beep. So, we want to make sure that we have our wheels in front of us. These are going to be our steering wheels. When you drive, you want to make sure you're looking at the road so that you don't run into other cars. This activity is supposed to help us learn how to drive and dribble our ball while looking ahead of us to make sure we don't run into our friends on Soccer Island. So, when you're ready, I want you to stand and make sure that you have space all around you with your paper plate, and we're going to drive around like we're cars. Are you ready? On your marks, get set, go! Make sure you're looking ahead of yourself while you're driving so that you don't run into any other cars on the road. You guys are such amazing cars! Alright, that was a good warm-up. The next thing that we're going to do is grab our soccer balls and get ready to practice driving with our soccer balls. Now, it's going to be a little bit harder because you're supposed to be focusing on looking ahead of you instead of at your feet. So remember, make sure there's nothing around you so that you can focus on looking around or focus on going where you're going instead of on your feet. On your marks, get set, go! Make sure that there's nothing in the way that you can accidentally run into, and make sure you're focusing on what's in front of you. You can even honk your horn if you want to. And go beep beep. Good job, you guys. That was an amazing warm-up. We're going to go grab a water break, and we'll be right back for the next activity. Hello, Tiny Troops. I hope that we enjoyed our water break, and we're back for the next activity. We are about to practice. We're going to review our dribbling and trapping the ball. The only thing you're going to need for this exercise is your body and your soccer ball. Now, when we're dribbling the ball, there are some things that we need to remember about our feet. Obviously, we only use our feet in soccer, but when we're dribbling the ball, there are certain parts of our feet that we can use and certain parts of our feet that we really shouldn't use. When you're dribbling the ball, you want to use the inside of your feet, the outside of your feet, and the tops of your feet. But what you do not want to use is the big toe, and you have one on each foot. When you use your big toe, you can make big kicks, and dribbling is supposed to be little kicks. With that in mind, we're going to practice dribbling. If you need help with dribbling, you can waddle like a penguin and just kick your ball in between your feet like this. You guys ready? On your marks, get set, go. I'm going to walk like a penguin for a little bit. Good job, you guys. The next thing that we want to practice is trapping our ball. Trapping our ball is very important because it allows us to stop our ball when it's rolling. When you trap your ball, you want to use the underside of your foot and place it on your ball like this. To practice this, we're going to be drilling all around Soccer Island. And when I say trap, I want you to stop and trap your ball. On your marks, get set, go. Good job. Oops. Trap. Good job. And trap your ball. You guys did amazing practicing that. We're gonna go get a water break and we'll come back for the next activity. Hello, tiny troops. I hope that we're making sure to stay hydrated. It's time for our next activity. The next thing that we're going to do is a game called Players on the Field. Have you ever heard of the song Wheels on the Bus? This is going to be kind of like that, but instead of saying Wheels on the Bus, we're going to be saying Players on the Field. So, we want to make sure that our listening ears are on for this game, so turn them all the way up, because when we're playing this game, I'm going to be saying something, and you're going to be listening so that you can mimic that action. I want you to have your balls in front of you, and we're ready to start the game. All right. The players on the field move left and right, left and right, left and right. The players on the field move left and right on Soccer Island. The players on the field jump up and down, up and down, up and down. The players on the field jump up and down on Soccer Island. The players on the field, we kick, 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 kick. The players on the field, we kick, kick, kick on Soccer Island. For this next one, we're gonna run around our soccer ball. The players on the field, we run, 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 run. The players on the field, we run, run, run on Soccer Island. The players on the field. We trap our ball, trap our ball. We trap our ball. The players on the field. We trap our ball on Soccer Island. Good job, you guys. You did an amazing job following the rules and listening to me. We're gonna go grab a water break and we'll be back again for the next activity. All right, Tiny Troops, it's on to our next activity. So, what we are going to be doing now is practicing a skill called toe taps. Now, if you remember toe taps, it's very, very good that we get a chance to do it again so that we can get better at it. Toe taps are when we take the bottoms of our feet and tap our ball like this. So it's similar to trapping, except you want to make sure that you can be switching your feet as you go. So instead of just doing this, we're going to be doing this so that we can move on to this. To practice this, we're going to be counting our toe taps. We're going to start with 5 toe taps. We're going to get to 10 toe taps. Then we're going to go to 15 toe taps. And we want to be increasing our speed as we go. So we're going to practice and we're going to count to 5. We're going to do 5 full sets of toe taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. We're going to go on to the 10 toe taps now. We want to speed up a little bit while we do this. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, you guys. Next, we're going to do 15 toe taps. And I want you to do this as fast as you can while still being safe. All right. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job, you guys. You did an amazing job practicing your toe taps. We're gonna go grab a water break and we'll be back for our last activity. All right, Tiny Troops, it's time for the last activity. Well, for this one, we're gonna play a really fun game of Goofy Stop and Go. So, I'm going to set up a start and a finish line for me, but you don't need to. I'm gonna be using my water bottle and the plate from our first game. Now, when we're playing this game, you have to make sure that your listening ears are all the way up, because I'm going to be calling out stop and go. When I say go, I want you to move as fast as you can from one side of your soccer island to the other. But when I say stop, you have to freeze. But this is called Goofy Stop and Go. So when you freeze, I want you to make a silly pose or a silly face. You guys think we can do that? That's amazing. First, we're going to play it without our soccer ball. And then, we're going to play it with our soccer balls. So make sure your soccer ball is off to the side so you don't trip on it. And get ready. On your marks, get set, go! Stop! Oh, make sure you're frozen. Go! Stop! Go! Stop! Go! Stop! Good job! We're going to try that one more time, but we're going to be dribbling our soccer ball while we do it. So everybody restart. And let's get ready. On your marks, get set, go! Stop! Woo. Go! Stop! Go! Stop! Woo. Good job, you guys. Let's go grab a water break. All right, Tiny Troops, that's all for our time on Soccer Island. You guys did so amazing today. We practiced dribbling, we practiced trapping, we practiced our toe taps, and we got to play a whole bunch of fun games. I'm so excited that I got to help you guys record this video. Until next time, you guys have a great day.